The more a man knows, the more he forgives. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. All people are the same, only their habits differ. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. Where words lose their meaning, people lose their lives. Words are the voice of the heart. Imagination is more important than knowledge. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. I am not concerned that I am not known. I seek to be worthy to be known. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. Study the past if you would divine the future. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. To know what you know, and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. To lead an uninstructed people to war is to throw them away. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. The more one meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be one's world and the world at large. The green reed which bends in the wind is stronger than the mighty oak which breaks in a storm. A man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. Forget injuries, never forget kindness. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The funniest people are the saddest ones. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Attack the evil that is within yourself rather than attacking the evil that is in others. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Don't do unto others what you don't want done unto you. If your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate children. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Time flows away like the water in the river. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and all bad things are very easy to get. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. He who searches for evil must first look at his own reflection. Your life is what your thoughts make it. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. How can you love people without encouraging them? And how can you be loyal to people without educating them? I slept and dreamt, life is beauty. I woke and found, life is duty. The wise never doubt. The humane never worry. The brave never fear. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Do everything in moderation, even moderation. Better light a candle than curse the darkness. He who studies but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not study is dangerous. He who wishes to secure the good of others has already secured his own. When we don't yet understand living, how can we talk about death?